author of 2 finished novels. Yay! I did it. I finished Vara, the second book. I did it. I finished it yesterday. Its first draft is done. Now, I've still got a lot of editing to do. I know. But the first draft is done. I did it. I'm so proud. Okay. I'm going to try to stop looking stupid now. Alright. School. I know, right? Yeah. 5th period. Kid named Robert. Absolutely hates me. I don't know why, aside from the fact that I'm white, which that's punishable by death in Elba, metaphorically speaking, of course. I am still alive. But my spirit is dead. Metaphorically speaking. Let's see. My real name is Robin. His name is Robert. You see the similarity? Rob. So I have the teacher call me Andy. He thinks this is just some personal insult against him. I don't know where he's getting this, because I calmly explained that it was just easier so he wouldn't think he was being called. I wouldn't think I was being called when we weren't. Say the mix-up. He said that was me saying I hated him and he was ugly oh, and of course that I hate him because he's black. No, let me say it right. I hate him because he's black. That's how he talks. That's how a lot of kids at our school talk. I am rather grammar Nazi-ish due to Andy. Yeah, I had to laugh. My boyfriend. I know, don't say it. I know. Trust me, I know. He's a grammar Nazi. Don't say it. Yeah, so yesterday the thing with Robert, what he did, he spends most of class laughing and saying, I'm ugly, my face is ugly. There's a lot of emphasis on saying my face is ugly. It's always my face, my eyes, my cheeks, my forehead, everything about my face is ugly. He also likes to make fun of my feet for some reason. You creeped out yet? Because I've been creeped out for a while by it, yeah. Also, my toenails, not toes, it's just toes. Yeah, he's staring at my toes. You're not creeped out yet? You should be. It's a little creepy. But everything about me is ugly. It's particularly my face. So yesterday he's going. I laughed at something another friend said, because I've always got to appear like I'm laughing in that class, whether I really am or not. But I really was then. I've got to appear like it because I frown. He pokes on that. So yeah, I have to fake happy. Isn't it great? I'm miserable at school. I have been since day one. I've rarely, if ever, had a good day at school because of school. Rarely, if ever. Even the best days get ruined. Usually by bullies. So yeah, it's wonderful. Someone that as academic as me, that loves reading and learning as much as me, that literally just enjoys learning for the sake of learning. I utterly loathe school more than anything else because of bullies. Isn't it great? Anyway, so he starts, and I start laughing. He goes, "What you laughing at?" So he's been laughing at my face. Look at him go, "Your face." Everybody in the room, including the teacher and him, busted out laughing. You could tell he didn't actually realize that everybody was laughing at him and not me. It was just blatantly obvious he did not realize this. So then he looks, also by what he said next, he looks around and goes, see, and then looks at me and goes, "See, look at all them laughing at you." A girl on the other side of the room looks and goes, "We ain't laughing at her, man, we're laughing at you." That shut him up for about 30 seconds, which is the most you're going to get. Today, now, I do regret what I said, I really do. But I didn't say what he thinks I said. What I'd said, you can see the outfit I'm wearing. Black pants, black and gray striped shirt. I had this coat on. I would have had this scarf on if I could have worn a scarf, but you know, can't. Anyway, so he goes, "I'm so ugly, I even make black look ugly." Now what I said was, "Well, it sure is a pity you're black then, ain't it?" Apparently that was me saying that I just hate all black people and they're ugly and they're stupid and I'm better than them. That's what he said I said. I didn't recall saying any of that, but I guess I must have. I guess. That was sarcasm, in case you couldn't figure it out. I wouldn't put it past some people on there. I wouldn't. Anyway. Yeah. This is never going to stop. And all my teachers today, because we had an anti-bullying program, and I made it through most of the program. Last 10 minutes, I just I just pretty much bust out crying. The video they showed us was so utterly fake. So staged. It's like, this is so pathetic. This is their best attempt. That it was just frustrating me so much. And if all the kids in the room were laughing at these bullies making fun of people, they weren't getting it. And the teacher's like, oh, they're just laughing at the bully's stupidity. No, they're laughing at what they're saying. You can tell by their comments. I mean, so one character insults another character in the movie. They're like, ah, that character had it coming. And so there's not the character in the movie. You know, another one tells her she's ugly, and one goes, oh, she is ugly, man. Yeah, they're not getting it. This is the school's best attempt, and it utterly failed. But yeah, I didn't make it all the way through that program. I couldn't. Just wound up crying. Stayed out of third period because I was scared to go in there looking like I was crying. Later on, it was bad. But let me share a little bit about that bullying program. Now, I don't know if this program had anything to do with a certain letter from Europe. You know who you are. I haven't heard that the school has gotten said letter, and I have not been called up to the office about it. But they did announce they're having this program on Monday, though we were supposed to have it on Tuesday, but it was put off until today. I don't know why. Maybe weather. We had signs of a tornado yesterday that maybe they thought they would have sent us home, but we never even had to stay out in the hall. And we had a tornado drill. That was it. But tornadoes are taken very seriously here after the one several years ago in Enterprise that destroyed the school. Well, they are by the teachers and mature students, not by, you know, the kids. The kids think it's a chance to goof off and try and get themselves killed. Anyway, bullying program. The video they showed was absolutely pathetic. It had stereotypical characters. My first thought was, and they were stuck in a detention room, my first thought was, oh, it's like Breakfast Club, but worse. You had these two black boys who are obviously the bullies, so racist too, because you know there's white kids who are bullies too. It's not just, you know, not just the black kids. Now, it's a lot of the black kids in our school. In our school specifically, a lot of the black kids are the worst ones, but there's a lot of white kids doing it too. And, let's see, the two black boys, and they did a lot of, it was mostly racial bullying. Though they did a few sex jokes toward one of the other characters who was pregnant with her second child, a Hispanic girl who kept going off in Spanish, was pregnant with the second child. They had another black boy, a quiet type, artist type. All the two black boys, other black boys, kept calling him gay. They seemed to think he was gay. He had an internet girlfriend. They kept making fun of her, saying she wasn't real and all. Then you had a white boy who, sound racist, but the white boy used a lot of slang that only the black kids dare use at our school. White kid uses it, they're going to get punched. Or kicked. Or just, you know, I don't know, gang raped or something. Yeah, you don't do that at our school. Unless you're on the football team, then you can get away with it. You can do whatever you want if you're on the football team. The Hispanic girl, the white boy, the artist, and then they had one other girl. Let me look at her in a minute. All the other characters, when they stood up for themselves, it was portrayed as bad. Not through music or anything, it's just they would shout when standing up for themselves. It wasn't just, stop. It was, stop! You know, in a threatening voice. It was portrayed as bad. There was one good character, and she was a Christian. Now, nothing against Christians, nothing against y'all whatsoever, but they could very easily have said religious. You know. And they also could have easily said Christian once or twice. Jesus' name need not be said. Nothing against Jesus whatsoever. Nothing. And I'm fixing to have to take this into another video because this is getting kind of long. So I'll finish this there. See y'all there. Bye for the moment.